Summer is just around the corner and I've decided to visit the Russian Dacha. It's my grandparents' summer house where they went to work in the garden and take care of animals. When I was a kid, I used to spend summers there with my siblings, creating unforgettable memories. Nowadays, my aunt is taking care of the place and my grandma visits occasionally. It's such a wonderful retreat for me because it's far away from the busy city. The internet connection is really bad there, but that's okay because it helps me relax without any distractions. I can enjoy nature, reminisce about the happy moments from my childhood summers, and just take a break. We traveled to the dacha by bus. The first thing we did was stop by the farmers market, where people from nearby villages sell their fresh produce.
270 масло. Ага.
Вот такая хорошая, когда...
150.
Вы уже знакомы.
Иди сюда.
Сашка. А что у тебя там помидоры и цветы, да?
Да, это львиный зев.
It's so nice to start the day with this little walk in the forest. You know, living in the city, you don't hear birds singing like that. It's so beautiful. So now we're going towards the house. It's a 30-minute walk from the bus station. We need to cross the forest and then go through these streets. I need to clarify, it's not a village exactly. It's a place with summer houses. And people don't usually live here in winter. They just come in summer and they grow different veggies and fruits.
Это в советские годы работал на полную силу механический завод. Завод вот нарезал вот эти участки. Участки были только работников механического завода. Мои мама и папа работали на заводе. И все соседи у нас с механического завода.
А им бесплатно давали эту землю,
Да,
да?
им давали бесплатно.
А
Здесь
когда
был
это?
лес.
В
Это
каком
был,
году?
знаешь, какой год? Где-то 70-й.
Тут был лес.
Тут был лес. Земля была лесная, очень плодородная.
Так, это значит у нас не деревня, а СНТ, ты говоришь?
СНТ. Садоводческое независимое, по-моему, товарищество. У каждого СНТ свой председатель, свой бухгалтер, правление.
А сколько вы платите?
Будет 7 тысяч где-то.
Мгм.
7
Это
тысяч за
вода,
год. За год.
вода, что
Вода,
там
да,
включено?
это все председателю зарплата, сторожам зарплата.
There are quite a few abandoned houses here. So many bees. So this is the street where our house is. I used to play here a lot when I was a kid. So here is our house, my grandparents' house.
The fall is coming, I can feel it. The breeze brings goosebumps to my skin.
As spring comes to an end, my aunt is nearly done planting everything in the garden. When summer arrives, the garden transforms into a breathtaking sight, with colorful flowers in full bloom. Apart from the garden, there is also a banya, which is a traditional Russian sauna where we can unwind after a long hot day. For me, it's the perfect way to rejuvenate and embrace the season. So let me show you the house. This is what the main room looks like. It's not very big. Yeah, when I was a kid it used to look a little different. Here is the kitchen area. There is this big chimney that my aunt uses to get the house warm. And here there is a little kitchen. You know, in the past there was a separate building for the kitchen, but now she just got rid of it because it got really old and rusty. And here she needs to bring water. They have pipes in the garden, but there are no pipes in the house. It's really interesting that in this house, it's a lot cooler than outside. I remember when I was a kid, we were playing outside. It was so hot. And every time we came to this house, it felt so nice. I don't know. I guess it's because of the wood and it's really thick. I don't know how my grandfather built this house, but this is such a great feature. this is actually domovoi. You know, in Russia we believe that in every house there is this like spirit that lives there, and you really need to respect him. So now I will have a little breakfast. It will be cottage cheese that my aunt bought from the villagers. Now I've just added a little bit of sour cream. Yeah, this is jam that my aunt made. It's an apple jam.
Заливаем стакан кефира. Любой жирности кефир. Чайная ложка соды. И оставляем где-нибудь на полчаса.
Первый огурец?
Да.
Поздравляю. It's first cucumber of the season. It's so tiny and so cute. Must be really delicious.
Соли. И теперь муку. Это, чтобы к рукам не приставала, не прилипала. Много сыра. Четыре лепешки у нас будет. Вот такая лепешка.
This thing is really good. Oh my god. You know, normally I don't eat like this. I don't eat this fried dough. But when I come to the country house, that's my guilty pleasure. Самолет.
Вот. Пекаешь.
I think in Russia many people are really enthusiastic about their gardens and summer houses. And guess what? My aunt has recently bought a magical shovel that she's thrilled about. There is one more room of the house. That's the place where my grandfather used to sleep. So let's go to the attic. Now I'm in the attic of the old house. It's a special place for me because I used to love it when I was a kid. You know, my grandparents didn't really allow me to climb here, and like in general, me and my siblings, maybe they were scared that we would fall off the stairs or something, but still we secretly did that and we climbed up to the second floor with my friends as well, and we used to play games here. No one ever lived in the attic, and it was just a storage room for different stuff that my grandparents maybe didn't need at that time. We could find some interesting objects and we were playing with them. You know, recently I reread this book, Tom Sawyer. Probably you've read it too, I don't know. I did read it when I was a kid, but this time I decided to do it again, and I was surprised how much I enjoyed it, and I could relate to many of the things described in this book. When I was a kid, I had so many adventures just like Tom Sawyer in this country house. It's really interesting to go back to those memories of my childhood. It's just so fascinating how kids, they need just a simple place, you know, like a village or this old country house. There is nothing special here. There is not much entertainment, just a garden and this house, some streets, the pond, the forest. But we could, you know, have so much fun here with my friends, and we used our imagination to travel to magical worlds. It was just amazing. I'm going to the pond. I need to stop by the shop to buy some water. Here is the shop. I will go into this forest to get to the pond. This is not the regular route that I'm taking, so I hope that I will not get lost. And also, before stepping into forest, I need to do one thing. Oh my god, it's here. You know, I remember swimming in this pond and playing with different fish and frogs, but now it looks kind of gross. I don't know. When I was a kid, it was fun. Now, I don't know if I want to get into this water. Can you hear the birds? That's so amazing. And no one is here right now, I'm alone. You see these white flowers? They will be berries in summer. We would collect these berries as kids and then go swimming in the pond and then go back to collecting berries and eating them. Yeah, great times. It's almost dinner time and now we will eat okroshka, the Russian summer soup. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Kind of looks like a salad right now, but we will add kvass. Here it is. So it has some potatoes, cucumbers, some meat, eggs.
На крышу он дыру заделал.
Вот это мой дом. Мы тут живем.
Красивый. Ну, вам нравится здесь на даче?
Очень. Проснешься, воздух. Вот посмотрите, у меня какая сирень. О,
Толстенький такой.
потягушка сейчас, вот видишь. Что рвешь, она тем больше растет.
Да?
Да. Пожалуйста.
О, спасибо большое. Привет. You know, this is so sweet. This neighbor, I have never even met him before. I don't know him, but he gave me these flowers.